by the question. The dendrites are the part of the neuron that receives these chemical signals sent by other neurons. A neuron typically has many dendrites. A key way to identify this structure is to look for the part of the neuron that most resembles tree branches. It is at the dendrites that the incoming chemical signal is converted into an electrical impulse to be sent to the cell body of the neuron for processing. The cell body of a neuron is also called the soma. Since each neuron can have many dendrites receiving signals from other neurons, the cell body plays a very important role in integrating all of these incoming signals. After integration and processing, it is the cell body that determines if an outgoing signal will be generated and transmitted to the axon. From the cell body, the electrical impulse is transmitted to the axon. The axon is the long thread-like portion of the neuron which conducts the electrical impulse to the axon terminals located at the end of the axon. Therefore, the axon is considered the main conducting unit of the neuron. This axon is unmyelinated. This means the axon is not covered by a myelin sheath. In some neurons, the myelin sheath can surround parts of the axon and helps to increase the speed of transmission of the electrical impulse. As the electrical impulse reaches the end of the axon, it is transmitted to the axon terminal. The axon terminal is where the electrical impulse is converted back into a chemical signal to be sent across the synapse to the next neuron. So, the axon terminal is the site of secretory communication for the neuron. Now that we've reviewed the anatomy of a neuron and how this anatomy helps to transmit the electrical impulse to the next neuron, we can answer the question. The correct outline for the sequence of transmission of an electrical impulse through a neuron is dendrites, cell body, axon, axon terminal.